We live in an age of constant noise, a relentless barrage of information and demands. It's a world where silence feels like a void, and stillness is often mistaken for stagnation. Society celebrates the visible effort, the relentless hustle, often glorifying those who appear to be perpetually busy. We see it in the media, in our workplaces, and even in our social circles. It tells you that to be successful, you must be seen and heard, broadcasting every move and ambition. Every achievement, every milestone, is meticulously documented and shared, creating a constant stream of self-promotion. The modern world has become a theater of performance, where self-promotion is mistaken for substance. The line between genuine accomplishment and carefully curated image blurs, leaving us questioning what is real and what is merely a facade. Busyness is equated with importance, loudness with influence. The more noise you make, the more attention you command, regardless of the value of your message. The person who posts the most, appears the busiest, is often seen as winning. But at what cost? But this is a dangerous illusion. It conditions you to tie your value to visible activity, pushing you to perform and prove your worth in the digital town square. It's a never-ending cycle of validation seeking. This frantic energy is exhausting, and distracts you from real thinking and planning. True innovation and meaningful progress require periods of quiet reflection and focused effort. The cult of noise drains your time, focus, and clarity, making you reactive instead of strategic. You become a responder, not a creator. The system thrives on your distraction, keeping your attention fixed on the trivial and immediate. It keeps you from questioning the status quo. You're taught to fear silence, to fear being unseen, as if quiet means being forgotten. But it is in these moments of quiet contemplation that true insights emerge. But the loudest person in the room often has the least true power. True power lies in the ability to observe, analyze, and act with intention. In this state of noisy striving, you're not a player, you're a pawn, moved by those who thrive in the silence you've been taught to fear. They are the strategists, the innovators, the ones who shape the world while others are busy performing. True power is not forged in the clamor of the marketplace or the echo chamber of social media. It's cultivated in the quiet fortress of the mind. Silence is not emptiness, it's a space for strategy and observation. When you withdraw from the noise, you gain the ultimate advantage, the ability to think. Privacy becomes your shield. When others don't know your plans, they can't move against you. Your silence makes you enigmatic, forcing rivals to reveal themselves while you reveal nothing. Power is energy, constant talking leaks it, silence concentrates it. The powerful conserve their force, striking only when it matters. By operating quietly, you become an unknown variable, free to maneuver while others are distracted by noise. Let's consider the fundamental difference between the private billionaire and the very public influencer. These are two distinct approaches to wielding influence in the modern world. The influencer's power is built on noise, constant self-promotion, and relentless visibility. Their world thrives on attention. They are constantly sharing every aspect of their lives, always performing for an audience that demands more and more content. Their currency is attention, measured in likes, shares, and comments, and they're perpetually desperate for more validation. But their power is ultimately fragile, precariously dependent on the fickle crowd and the ever-changing whims of social media algorithms. In stark contrast, the truly powerful, the old money families, the discreet titans of industry, operate in silence, far from the glare of the public eye. They have absolutely no need for public approval or validation. Their power comes from something far deeper. Their influence is felt through decisive actions, strategic investments, and carefully orchestrated deals, not fleeting words or viral trends. Their vast assets and intricate networks are meticulously protected by layers of privacy and confidentiality. The influencer, in their quest for fame, inadvertently exposes vulnerabilities by living their life so publicly. In contrast, the billionaire remains an enigma, a mystery, offering no clear target for criticism or attack. What is readily seen can be easily attacked. What remains hidden cannot be touched. The quiet win by saying less, revealing less, and doing less in the public arena, focusing instead on strategic moves behind the scenes. They are shaping the world from the shadows, pulling the strings of power with calculated precision. True, lasting power is often silent and unseen, while the influencer is perpetually busy taking a selfie, chasing fleeting moments of online fame. Embracing silence isn't about retreating into isolation or cutting yourself off from the world. It's a conscious choice. It means being deliberate in your interactions and responses. It's about choosing when and how you engage. First, resist the urge to react instantly to every notification, email, or message. Pause before you speak or type. A well-thought-out strategy is born in that gap, in that moment of reflection. Curate your public presence with intention. Audit what you share online. Does it genuinely serve your long-term goals, or is it merely feeding your ego with fleeting validation? Share less information about your personal life and your upcoming projects. Let your actions and accomplishments speak volumes for themselves. Don't announce your plans prematurely. Reveal only the tangible results of your hard work and dedication. This approach creates an aura of mystique and projects an image of competence and self-assuredness. Use non-committal answers strategically to protect your inner thoughts and maintain flexibility in negotiations and discussions. Phrases like, "I'll have to think about that carefully," or "I'm keeping my options open at this time," effectively shield your true intentions from prying eyes. These measured responses subtly invite others to reveal more about themselves, while you strategically reveal nothing of substance. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, schedule true silence into your daily routine. Dedicated time completely away from screens, notifications, and external noise. Walk in nature, practice meditation, or simply sit quietly with your own thoughts. In these precious moments of solitude, your mind has the space to connect disparate ideas, fostering creativity and forming original strategies. Make silence a consistent habit, and you'll cultivate the ideal mental environment where real power, influence, and innovation can truly flourish. The world believes more action equals more success, but that's a myth. The master knows the paradox of less potent moves come from profound inaction. Strategic patience is a weapon. Waiting for the perfect moment yields maximum impact. Like a predator, spend most of your time observing and conserving strength. When you act, make it swift and decisive. The frantic are exposed. The patient are powerful. In business and life, less public action and more private preparation lead to lasting impact. Your silence creates a vacuum. Others rush to fill it, revealing their plans and weaknesses. By refusing to play the game of constant action, you control the flow of events. Stillness is your trap. You force others to play on your terms. Power is not about what's seen, but what's unseen. Hidden leverage, secret knowledge, quiet strategy. The noise of the crowd is a distraction. Real power operates behind the curtain. Value silence, privacy, and inaction. They're not weakness, but the foundation of enduring influence. Stop measuring your worth by visible activity. Treat privacy as your greatest asset. An open book is easily read. A closed book inspires respect. The true winner chooses battles carefully, knowing when to act and when to wait. By saying and doing less, your words and actions gain impact. The ultimate currency of power is quiet confidence, available to anyone with the discipline to be silent and the courage to do less.